दोस्तों अस्सलाम वालेकुम। So today's topic is De Morgan's law. Morgan was the mathematician. He gave two laws and he said if you are going to find the complement of two sets, then you have to find their complement by two methods. First one is the complement of their union is equal to the intersection of their complements. The second one is the complement of their intersection is equal to the union of their complements. Let's take the examples. A is equal to A, B, C, D, and second one is B is equal to B, C, and universal set is equal to A, B, C, D, E, F. When we are going to find the complement, always remember the sets other than universal will be the subsets of the universal because it is the necessary for the complement. So taking the left hand side, A union B whole complement, so we can write this one as in this way, U minus A union B. So first find the A union B. A union B is equal to, what are the values? A, B, C, D union B set is B comma C. So we know that for union we just arrange the elements and objects in a one set. So we can arrange here A, B, C, D because B or C are already in this A set. So this is the union of A union B, the two sets. Now what we would do, just A union B complement is equal to universal set minus the union of these two sets. So what is the universal set? A comma B, C, D, E, F minus A union B. So we have found the A union B, A, B, C, D. In the subtraction, we subtract the same numbers, same members, या same elements, objects from the universal set, and remaining of elements of the first set we put here. So remaining are E and F. This is the answer. So we can, now you can do the complement and their intersection. You will find this answer. Okay, let's do that one. Right hand side, A complement is equal to universal minus A. So what's the elements of universal set? A, B, C, D, E, F minus, what is the A set? A, B, C, D. So A, B, C, D are cancelled, and what is the remaining? E and F. So this is the A complement. Now find B complement. Now B complement is equal to universal minus B. So universal set is A, B, C, D, E, F minus, what is the set? B. This is B comma C. So B and C will be removed. Remaining elements are A, D, E and F. So now what we have to do? Just intersection of these both sets. A complement intersection B complement. So what is the value we have found? A complement. This is A complement and this is B complement. So A complement is equal to E comma F. Intersection, what is B complement? B complement is equal to A, D, E and F. So we know that in the intersection we just put the common element in a set because the complement, we just take the values which are common to both sets. So here E and F are common to these both sets. So this is the answer. So just see E comma F, the value of the answer of A complement intersection B complement, that was the right side, is equal to E comma F, and A union B whole complement, that was the left side. So we also have the same thing. So it is proved. It is proved. You can take any values for this one. If you are it is not mandatory that you have to put only A and B set. You can assume other sets, and just you have to remember the formula where you have put complement, where you have put union, where you have put intersection. These are the important. We have proved the first law. Now we are going towards the second law. What is the second law? Second law, in this law he said, if you are find the complement of intersection of two sets, then their answer will be equal to the union of their complements. So let's prove it. We have taken A is equal to 1 2 3 A set, B is equal to 2 3 5, this is the B set, and universal set is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So taking left hand side, A intersection B whole complement, we can write this one in this way, U minus A intersection B. So we have to find first A intersection B. So A intersection B is equal to, write the values of A 1 2 3, intersection, write the values of B 2 3 and 5. So in intersection what we do, just take the common values. So 2 is common in both sets and 3 is also common in both sets. So this is the A intersection B. Now we have to find the complement of A intersection B. So what we do, universal minus A intersection B. What is the universal set? Universal set is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 minus what is the value we have found A intersection B, that is 2 comma 3. So we are just we're subtracting, so 2 and 3 will be subtracted. What is the remaining value? A intersection B whole complement is equal to 1 4 5 6 and 7. This is the left hand side. Now we are going to the right hand side and just proving it, this law is right or not. So A complement union B complement, first find A complement. A complement is equal to universal minus A. So what is the universal set? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 minus what is the value of what is the set A? 1 2 and 3. So 1 2 3 removed. So what is the remaining value? 4 5 6 and 7. This is A complement. Now find B complement. B complement is equal to universal set minus B. So what is the universal set? Universal set is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 minus what is the set B? Set B is equal to 2 3 and 5. So B complement is equal to 2 3 5 removed because these are the common. So common will be removed in the complement, remaining 1, 4, 6 and 7. So what we have to do now, just find their union. So A complement union B complement is equal to, what is the value we have found A complement? That is 4, 5, 6 and 7 union. What is the value we have found B complement? 1, 4, 6 and 7. So in the union, what we do? Just arrange the all elements of whatever the sets. Here are two sets, so we will arrange the elements of both sets. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you see both answers, this one left hand side 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is the right side 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. So both are equal. We can write here left hand side is equal to right hand side, hence proved. You can use these two laws of different, you can assume different sets. I have assumed that A is equal to 1 to 3. You can, but remember that A and B set must be the subset of the universal set. Otherwise, you will not get the correct answers, because for complement we must have the sets which are subset of the universal set. This is the most important. So next topic is Venn diagram. Venn diagram, one English mathematician who gave concept about it, and he just represent the union of two sets, the intersection of two set, or the we can say the De Morgan laws. He represents the De Morgan laws in graphically. So he gave the two concepts. If we have two disjoint set are those when their union is equal to universal set and their intersection is equal to empty set. So when two sets are disjoint, then we write in this way, De Morgan laws. This is the rectangle is the universal set, and this circle is A set, and this circle is B set. Let's suppose we are writing here A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, because the intersection of, now we have to write the second one, the intersection of both sets will be empty. So it means there should not be any common in these sets. So we can write 5, 6, 7, and universal set, let's suppose it is of up to 10 numbers. So 8, 9 and 10 are remaining. We write here in this diagram rectangle the remaining, because the rectangle shows the universal set, this circle shows the A set, this circle shows B set. We can write here A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, B is equal to 5, 6, 7, and the universal set is equal to their union. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the important property of disjoint set, because we must have two sets, their intersection is equal to empty set and their union will be the universal set. So next overlapping set. So similarly for overlapping, what we do, overlapping means the set, they have some elements in common, and when we found their union, there will be the answer in the universal set. we can say similarly in this, that was the, if we are finding A union B, this will be the subset of the universal set. We can say is equal to universal set or the subset of the universal set. So in the overlapping sets, this is this point, this portion is of common elements, this portion is of the A set element, this portion is the which are not common in A will be writing here. Let's suppose A is equal to 1 2 3 4 and B is equal to 2 3 4 5 and universal set is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. We are writing here for C is equal to 2 4 5. Okay, so just coming on the first, the union of two sets, overlapping of two sets, and then we are going to the overlapping of three sets. So the elements of A, B and C and universal set, what we have to do, just put the common elements here from both sets A and B. So what are the common elements A and B? 2 3 4 2 3 4. So write here 2 3 and 4. What are the remaining elements of A? 1. What are the remaining elements of B? 2 3 4 and 5. What is the remaining elements of the universal set? Because we have written 1 to 5, remaining are 6 7 8 9 and 10. This is the Venn diagram. So when you found this one, if if the example is A intersection B, then you shade this one, this portion only, because this is asking about the common elements of A and B. But when the example is of A union B, then what will you do? Just shade whole A and B, this one and also this one and A also. So I can say the shade the A and both B along with the common elements also. So now we are coming to the third example. This portion, if you see here, this portion is the common elements of three sets. This portion is the common elements of B and C. This portion is the common elements of A and C. This portion is of the common elements of what? A and B. So see the example. What are three numbers are common to these three sets? 2, here is 2, here is 2, here is 2. So 2 is common, we can write here 2. And the second one is 4 is common. 2 and 4 we have written. Now see which are the common in just A and B, because 2 and 4 we have already written. A and B, 2 and 4, without other than 2 and 4 there is 3. So we write here 3. Just what is remaining? 1. Now see the common elements in A and C. So A is 2 3 1 2 3 4, and what is the C? 2 4 5. So there's nothing common in A and C. Just 2 and 4 have already written the 3 commons. So we don't write here anything. Just what is the remaining? 5. Okay. So 5 we are not writing here, because B and C also, first see this one, B and C. The common elements of B and C, 2 and 4 already written here. What is the third one? 5 is common, so write 5 here. Okay. What is the remaining in this one? So what is the value of B? 2 3 4 5. We have already written 2 3 4 5. So nothing is remaining in these sets, but remaining is the value of the universal set. So we write as 7 6 8 9 and 10. If you have any problem, you can comment me. Okay. and you can take examples and you can prove in this way. Okay, if you haven't subscribed my channel, then please subscribe my channel and click on the side bell icon so you can receive the next video as soon as possible.